So this was my second time auditioning for the Rose Bruford foundation course. So just a little recap of what happened. In October last year, I think it was October, yes. In October last year, I auditioned for Rose Bruford's foundation course, the full bursary position. I was awarded a partial bursary, and unfortunately I couldn't afford to pay the rest of the fees, so I deferred till March. Luckily they had another full bursary position going. I auditioned for that. Auditioning for it was actually really, I was quite apprehensive about doing it in terms of I didn't get it the first time. Will I get it the second time? Who knows? So I went for the audition. The directors, workshop leaders were lovely as always. It was the same setup as last year's audition, which was a workshop and then you go into audition with two directors or one director and their assistant or something like that, and then you get to tour around the campus, not in that particular order. So this time I had the audition straight away. Rewind, we had some warm-up games which was really nice and relaxing, and once again I walked in there and the woman that I've been communicating with over emails about the foundation course and my partial bursary and the full bursary position that's available again this year round, she recognised me when I came in, and she was really warm and lovely, which I thought was really nice. And funnily enough, one of the guys that led the workshop was actually one of the guys that I was awarded the partial bursary with. He got a partial bursary as well. He was luckily able to afford it and go in November. I wasn't. What can you do? But it was really nice to see him. They split the big group of people in half, I think it was, or into three mini groups. My group, we auditioned first. The waiting is always the worst. I'll put my hands up to that. The waiting is always by far the worst thing. So the people that were with us throughout the audition process, in terms of like looking after us, they were actually on the foundation course. At that time, they were just about to finish up, and they told us how they were about to do their final production, which was Romeo and Juliet, and they told us how amazing the course was. As they were talking more and more, I was reminded of how amazing Rose Bruford was. Not that I forgot, but actually being at the school reminded you of how incredible the school actually is. And speaking to them, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And they were talking to me and they were like, oh, you were supposed to be the girl that came last year, but you didn't. And I was like, yeah, I didn't. I was supposed to be part of your class, because obviously I'm speaking to the students of the actual foundation course, and they were saying how it's amazing school, we hope you get the full bursary position, and they basically saying they had wished that we all get the bursary position, but obviously unfortunately that's just not how it is. Finally called my name up to audition. I was relieved slash crazy scared. I went in there and I was greeted by Pat, the woman that did my audition funnily enough last year, and the person that I've been communicating the most with over emails about the foundation course and the bursary positions. She was lovely and sweet, and interviewing with her, it was just so comfortable. I'm not sure whether it's because we've spoken so much in the last couple of months over email, or because she was the person that auditioned me last year, but that type of natural flow slash conversation that occurred between us, I really wished that that had happened in my RAD audition, but it just didn't. But the Rose Bruford audition and speaking to Pat and her assistant was just so nice. It was lovely. And she was like, Winnie, of course I remember you from last year. You know what? You don't have to do two pieces. Can I just let you know that the Rose Bruford Foundation course asked for a modern speech and a classical speech. But, you know, as Pat said, she luckily remembered me. She said, just do the speech that you want to do. And so I did my modern speech, and I did my modern speech better than I have ever done it before. And I'm not trying to be arrogant. It's just, you know, I really lost myself in it and I forgot that I was performing in a way. I really, you know, I wish I could bring that to every audition, but I think because my nerves weren't so strong in this audition, I was really able to act and let go. You know what I mean? Just really, oh, I want that for every audition. I wish I could bottle that up, but hopefully with time I will become more and more comfortable with that. So anyway, I auditioned. I felt it went well. The interview I felt went well. I really enjoyed our conversation. Actually enjoyed, not, you know, SHIT scared, just enjoyed. And, you know, speaking to Pat was lovely, speaking to assistant was lovely. I left the room. After everybody had auditioned, my group then did the workshop, which was really nice. We got the tour around campus, and Rose Bruford is freaking beautiful and has amazing facilities. A couple of days later, I get the email from Rose Bruford, and it starts off with, unfortunately, my heart literally went. It was just one of those things where I was like, Winnie, you tried, what can you do? Forget this email, move on, you know, keep it moving. However, this email taught me to always read to the end. It taught me that in a contract, read everything that is there. Let me tell you right now. So my booty was ready to get rid of this email. I was ready to click delete. I was ready to click exit. And I thought, this is a long rejection email. Let me just carry on reading. So the email starts off with, unfortunately, the course is not going to start in March. So originally the second foundation course was supposed to start in March. But this email started off with, unfortunately, this course is not going to start in March. It's going to start in September. And fortunately, Winnie, we have decided to give you basically the full bursary. Yes, that silence that you just heard there was my reaction to the email. I was shocked. I am still in shock. So basically, in my interview with Pat, she asked me, or audition interview as you call it, she asked me if I had raised any of the money, and I said to her through my GoFundMe page I'd raised some money and I had saved a little bit. Rose Bruford have said that the money that you've crowdfunded and saved, which is around £500, that's all you have to pay for the tuition for this foundation course. The rest of it is covered by us. No joke. Before, I was supposed to come up with £5,000. Now I'm having to come up with 500, and it is such a huge relief. It doesn't feel real that I was basically giving the full bursary. The whole thing, it just feels so surreal. And that I will start in, not actually September, I said September before, but it's actually October. But I'll start the foundation course in October. I know I don't seem so like, but I am like, It's just, I didn't think this could happen. Like, I mean, obviously you audition, and I felt that I deserved the place, and I know that if I was given the place, I would work my arse off and I would not disappoint them. This is what was going through my head at the time of the audition and before I auditioned, and when I originally auditioned in November, October, whenever the hell it was last year. But getting this full bursary position, basically full bursary position, whatever you want to call it, it's just like, just a huge weight off my shoulders. It's just amazing. I can't explain how relieved I feel. It's just, yeah, I'm just very, 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 very grateful and happy. And yeah, I'm going to start at Rose Bruford Drama School in October on their foundation course for acting with their full bursary. Almost full bursary, whatever you want to call it. Either way, they are helping me out mostly with the tuition fees, and I am so happy and so grateful and still in shock. Like, when people go, what's new with you, Winnie? I'm literally like, Oh, by the way, it just doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real at all. That is my amazing news. I was awarded the bursary. I'm very happy. Thank you, Rose Bruford. And I will see you in October, Rose Bruford. And as for people watching this, you won't see me in October. Hopefully you'll see me before then, because I'll be uploading more videos. That is the end of my YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Can I just say, for all the really, really lovely things that people are leaving on my page, the comments I mean, thank you so much. It's just amazing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm in a very thank you, grateful mood today. So thank you. Bye.